Eastern time. Chris, of course, is going to be live on the drive-through later on today, and we're doing all the NFL videos, of course, 100% free. Tons and tons of content that we give away every month for free on all of our websites. Sports Chat Place, of course, Pick Dogs, right? We do it all the time. You guys see us all the time, and so, you know, I want to just address the trolls, and I have Chris with me, right? So, you know, and I have there's a guy who's trolling me on Facebook named Joseph Thiebaud. You won't be able to find him. Thibault or Thiebaud. You will not be able to find him because he doesn't have a real profile picture because he's afraid of something. He's a coward, right? So basically what he did is he sent me all these voice messages today. It's creepy ass shit, okay? Creepy of the creepiest ass shit, okay? And it's like I should listen to this guy because he's sending me voice messages, but he doesn't have the balls to even have a profile picture or to even show who he is and like have accountability, right? See, to him, he said a coward, and like I didn't listen to his messages, but he sent the same messages to Chris. He probably sent them to Rod too. We'll have to see if Rod got them. I haven't asked him. I should have. We could have had him on too. If he did, Rod, we'll bring you in too, and you guys can tell your opinion. And he's like, he thinks that Chris and Rod are on this show with me because I pay them. And I know for a fact that all of the people that are on my show and have been on my shows and anything like that, they would do it for free. So I'm gonna say that for sure because they all say the same thing. You know, they never send the money back, but they would do it for free. And it has nothing to do with me being a bad guy or a good guy or anything like that. But one of the real things that really disturbed me about the whole thing, Chris, and you know about the entire commentary that this guy left on your cell phone, if you could play some of it for the audience, is that he really thinks you can get a second-round pick for Darnold, and he was offended by my comments to Bittler, saying that that there was a second-round pick for Darnold, and maybe there are some suckers out there. I mean, the Dolphins got 2 number ones for Laramie Tunsil, so anything's possible. Anything is possible out there. Chris, do you think the Jets get? You think the Jets have any way of? Do you think that they possibly get a second rounder for Darnold? I mean, because this guy seemed pretty adamant about it.
No, I a third is pushing it, maybe even a fourth, but I don't see them going as high as a second rounder for that much. But we talked about it a little bit that this is the stuff we talk about, and people sometimes come out and say, well, it's stuff that you shouldn't be saying, it's stuff that you shouldn't be addressing, let it go. But this was the first time I really got involved in some of the, behind the scenes stuff that does get to you once in a while. I shouldn't say once in a while, it can get to you more often than not. And, it's not something that's easy to just let roll off your back. I do have a history of, when I was growing up, dealing with bullies and dealing with people that, don't like to let you, have your own opinion, don't like the way that you do things, and coming about it a certain way, just like coming out and attacking people, and just because you don't like what they're saying, it's I don't feel it's right. And we all deal with stuff in different ways, but there's certain things that you just you don't necessarily do, and I just think that going about it the wrong way, there's I just think that, attacking somebody and, saying something about, I see all the stuff that Mitch has to deal with now, and it's, I feel for him. And this isn't a pity party. This isn't, me saying, oh, I'm only on this show because I'm getting paid, and I have a reason that I'm saying this. No, this is 100% on me. It's.
Yeah, but I mean, the whole thing to me is that it's like, YouTube, podcasting, Facebook groups, and Facebook Lives. These are places where you're allowed to state your opinion, right? And while for a lot of people these are free and open source and all that other stuff, and that's fine. But you have to create your own thing to state your opinion. I don't go on other people's pages, on other people's broadcasts and trash them. I don't go on other people's personal pages and say things personally about them. I see things in other people's Facebook pages that are very offensive, super offensive, right? And it might not, things that they say and do might not be offensive to all people, but some of them are offensive to me. You don't see me using their platform to voice my opinion, okay? And that's the difference here, okay? That's the big difference here. But yeah, it's just I don't understand it. It's like you're free to listen and to watch whatever you want. We don't force people to buy our picks. We don't force people to play our picks. We don't force people to do anything. It's very easy. It's very easy to do it. I force nobody to do anything. Nothing. Force nobody to do anything. But, yeah, it's just, to me, it's just crazy. And I think this is the first time that, like I said, that Chris was actually involved in it. And I'm sure, I don't know if Rod, like I said, if he got messages as well. But it's like, you see the lunacy of people and just the backward ass thinking. It's right. I mean, I'm here to give out free picks on games. The backward ass entitlement thinking of people. Right? Like I owe them something, like I have to come on here and like not be able to say what I want to say on my own show. I mean, that's the whole reason I don't work for somebody else. The whole reason I don't work for somebody else is so I'm here I could say whatever I want. Right? I mean, I don't go to your job and tell you what you can do and what you can't do. Sean Taylor, what page are you on? Because I can't find this guy. Trying to get rid of him. Some guy, some troll, some moron. I don't want to get into it on this. This was just kind of like, I really wanted to address that Darnold for a second round pick comment that the guy made. And, that was really a big piece of the whole thing. But aside that, trying to tell me, like, what you see here from me and what you guys see on the show, a lot of it is who I am. But some of it, it's like, this is if someone goes on your family's pages, personal pages, and makes the comments that I see on my pages and which is one thing, and then you go on my wife's pages, you go on my Instagram, you go on all this stuff, and you say not things about my picks, not things about my business, but you make judgments about me personally, who the fuck do you think you are? Seriously. Who in the fuck do you think you are? Because we'll go over to your house, we'll bring the video camera, we'll film you for a couple minutes, 25 times a day. And we'll let people take pot shots at you, and you see how you guys like it. I mean, I'm here you got, many, many avenues to do it. You want to take personal shots at me? You go somewhere else, man. You open up your life, and you let us, so we could take personal shots at you. Totally paid video, paid live show and stuff. I don't want to do it. I know a lot of people think that that's the solution. I've certainly mentioned it. But, Chris, you got anything else to say here?
To tell you the truth, I'm a little bit blown away at everything that's sort of happened.
Like this guy, right? Like this moron. I can't even read his name, too. Look him up on Facebook.
Yeah. I think for me, like I said, it's just my first sort of, seeing, what goes on, behind the scenes. Like, it's not all pretty. It's not all just, picks and laughs and stuff like that. We're at the end of the day, we are real people on the other side of these screens, and it's sometimes people hiding behind a keyboard, and we're gonna get that everywhere, but that doesn't change the fact that people could still say things that are gonna have an effect, that are gonna bother us, and we just gotta show a little more compassion. I think that's all.
I wish I could find this guy. It's just so I could. Certainly doesn't say much. All right. Anyways, I just wanted to address it, and I hope that idiot's watching. Joseph Thibault. Turd. Self-righteous turd. Just like this other guy leaving these comments here. Acts like, we force you to do something. Aggravating, man. Could it possibly be there? I don't know. Can't find it. Anything else, Chris?
No, I'm good.
Just trying to string it along so I could find this guy. So I can block his ass.
Yeah, check out the drive-thru at 6 o'clock. We're going to have a bunch of college football picks. We're going to have the preview of Game 6 tonight. And, we're also going to have guys like Tony T, Damian Sosh. They got to get the lineup, but
I've been doing this for 14 years, right? So I know it all comes with, but it doesn't make it okay. That's for sure. And it's like, if you want to have an opinion, we certainly give people the platform to do that. We certainly give, if you have difference in picks or anything like that, or, you have the freedom to not watch my show. You have that freedom, man. You have it. You have the freedom to not buy picks like this guy, who's going off on me here. You have the freedom to not do that, And if you ever have an issue, you contact us. I've never met a person that said we didn't make it right. So I have no idea what this guy's problem even is, because all they do is attack, right? That's all he knows. Someone somewhere in his life told him that was okay. Oh, here he is. It's gotta be here. Why am I not seeing all the comments? Shoot. Anyways, anyone have any questions, comments, feel free. I just wanted to address this, man. It's like I'm sick of talking about it. Shoot. Here we go. We're going to get him right here. Here we go. Here's this moron. Anyways, anyone have any questions, comments, feel free. I found him. I always do. All right, thanks everyone for joining us. Sorry about the, if I did anything that that offended you so badly but if you think you can walk around with no profile picture and have an opinion and talk about what's right and, who's a coward and who's not a coward. See, a coward is someone that has to hide. And someone who has guts is someone willing to put themselves out there. I got nothing to hide from. I could hold my head high all the time. I don't need to hide behind pictures and bullshit. Have a nice day, everyone. We're going to get back to shooting some